Alright, back for another day here in the shop. Today we're going to be dropping the fuel tank on the old shop truck here. It's a 87 Chevy 1500. So we're going to drop the tank on it. We're going to show you guys how to do that and what we're getting into and everything like that. Hopefully it'll be a good video for y'all. Alright, so now we're going to come up under the rig here. Hopefully we got the right sockets and everything. That way you got to make 1,000 trips. Gotta figure out what to do with the sockets. Oh, here they are. Put them on the table. Alright, we're gonna go up under the truck here, see if we can't get these bolts out. I'll be back shortly.
As he's trying to drop the tank, little reason why we're dropping the tank is it's got a leak in it. We're going to try to figure out if it is patchable or we just need a whole new tank. But you put any amount of gas in it and it's got a leak, so we're going to try to figure it out. Our other gas tank, it's a dual gas tank. Our other gas tank is actually, the sending unit is bad in it. So even if this tank is completely junk, for now we're going to take the sending unit and put in the other tank. That way we can tell how much gas we had, because I ran out of gas last week in it. While he's dropping that, we'll do a little walk around of the truck. Fairly decent shape. Wasn't a horrible deal. I actually did some work, changed the transmission in a Jeep, bit of lift on it, stuff. It has been wrecked. I was playing around and pulled that out. It's not nowhere near perfect. I'm not a body guy. But interior in it's not too bad. Seat's actually in really good shape. Besides, I assume where the seat belt rubs. It's got a nice little slice right there. Yeah.
Extension.
Yeah. Yeah, the interior's not bad at all, really. The dash, it does need a dash pad pretty bad. But it's got just the 350 TBI in it. It does overload a little bit. The plan is to switch it, change intake, carb, distributor, put it over to HEI and carbureted. Maybe change the heads in the future. But, I mean, trucks, it's got a little rust. It's not horrible, it's not through yet. The inner fender, or the inner rocker's in really good shape. Underneath of it's really good shape. But for now, it's just going to be a shop truck more or less till we get some time put into it. Plan to lower it a little bit more, some different wheels. Actually hoping to go back with the plain Jane Raleigh wheels and the beauty rings, but paint the rims. But hopefully we can turn it into a nice little truck. If you look, it will have a window soon. I was mowing and sent something right through it. So we got silicone on it right now, just getting by. It don't actually leak at the moment, but I would say it probably would if there wasn't silicone on it, but we'll get that fixed. But it should be a nice little truck to play around with, little project, go to a couple car shows this year and cruise around this summer. All right, we finally got it out. Trying to see if we see anywhere where it might be leaking. Looks like maybe right there. Do a couple things and check it real quick. Just to make sure. Okay, right back with you. Alright, I don't know. You should be able to see it fairly well. Definitely got a hole in the tank. We're gonna, I don't know, it's pretty rusty, I don't know. We're either going to try to patch it, try to get a patch kit tomorrow and patch it, or I'm gonna pull the sending unit out of this one and put it in the other tank and go from there. But we'll get back with you when we figure out what we're gonna do. Just figured it'd be something to see. A little project to do tonight, drop the tank out, and just curious on where it was leaking at and if it was an easy fix or not. After our bust at the junkyard of making a good video for y'all, we did manage to get the parts we needed for the Blazer, we think, and got some stuff to try to fix this tank. So I'm gonna clean it up, put some of this JB tank weld or something like that called, put it on there and see if we can get it fixed. Clean the surface real good here. That place was, it did have quite a bit of stuff, some pretty interesting stuff. It just wasn't a much of a walk around and look at a bunch of stuff kind of place. You can see right there is a little pinhole in it. So hopefully we can get it cleaned up real good. Should be good enough. If not, thought it was. Alright, now we're trying to mix this putty up to put on the tank. It smells awful. Just a heads up, whenever you're doing this, you should probably use gloves. Chelsea, would you like to say anything to the camera? Chelsea would like to be on camera.
Turn it around.
You just mix this till it turns to like a dark gray. The inside of it's black, the outside of it is like a light gray. You just mix it till it turns to a dark gray. All right then.
I'm serious, I'm about to leave.
All right then. Just snap your fingers.
Yes, I did.
See how it's like a charcoal color now? Smell it. You smell it?
Oh, That shit stinks. I thought you were talking about the people on camera for a minute. I'm like, how the hell are they gonna smell this shit if they're on? But you know, I'm just a little slow on the uptake. How long does it take for it to set up?
I think it's a minute for it to set up, an hour for it to cure.
That ain't bad.
Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We thought it would if it didn't. There is another little, oh, it's in a spot over here. Looks like a dent. This should honestly probably be the side that's leaking. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so we'll let that set up. And I guess in a couple hours we'll dump some fuel down it and see if it's leaking. If not, we'll put it back in the truck. And could anybody in the comments answer the question? The dual tank, driver's side tank had no gas gauge. We unhooked the passenger side when we dropped the gas tank. And now the driver's side tank gauge works. Can anybody answer that for me? Well, moment of truth. It's set up pretty hard. We're going to see if it leaks or not. Really hoping that it doesn't. See anything?
Oh, she dry. Oh, no, that's just a.
Well, that's nice. I guess JB tank weld actually works. For how long? Can't be so sure. But I'm sure it'll let us know. I guess now we'll pull the truck back in here and put this tank back under it. Pow! Oh. Alright, we got the truck in the shop. The tank. Gonna get thrown back in there. Don't really want to bore you by having you watch this video, so we'll get right back with you after we get it put in there. We did actually put fuel in the driver's side tank to confirm the fuel gauge is working now that we unhooked the passenger side tank. So I don't know what issue we got there, but we're going to try to figure it out. But we'll get right back with you after we get this tank put in. Thank you. Well, just going to jump on here as we're finishing up. Nick's finishing up tightening the boats up. Just thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed what you've seen. I'm going to take this thing out and go for a little drive in it. If you like the square body, there will be plenty more on this channel about the square body. It's going to be our little shop truck for a little while until we get something else and until we take it where it's too nice to be a shop truck. But right now we're just going to play around with it. Thanks for watching. I guess if you like what you've seen, comment below, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Thank you.